A chill wind sweeps through the open doors of a captain's cabin. The sound of rustling papers can be heard as a stack of maps and documents moves slightly with the breeze. The sun streams in from outside, casting a warm glow on the face of a man standing at a high wooden balcony. He breathes a contented sigh, closing his eyes and allowing the heat to wash over his face. He moves back through the doors into the captain's quarters, leaving them open to allow the warm air to move around the room. The room itself sits at an odd angle, ever so slightly tilted towards the door at the entrance. Despite this odd quirk, however, the man moves easily, with sure feet towards the door. He draws it open, extending a hand to help his visitor gain their bearings. Damn it, Captain. I still don't see how you can spend so much time in here. Every time I feel like I'm going to fall over backwards and take a dive down the split. The captain chuckles heartily. It's much like the sea, eh, Gosling? Spend enough time with it and eventually your feet get used to it. Yeah, maybe. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll get there anytime soon. Hey, you never know. After I got used to it, it became one of my favorite places in the city to be. The other man steadies himself against a shelf by the door, his red, long coat standing in bright contrast to his grim demeanor. Look, Captain, you know I didn't come up here just to discuss the merits of clever architecture. It's happened again. The captain removes his hat, placing it on a stand firmly sitting on the desk. How many this time? 2 ships, 15 men and women in total. We gotta figure out what to do about this. Otherwise, people are gonna start asking questions. The captain rubs his head thoughtfully. You know what we need, mate? A new tactic. Maybe it's time to seek out some fresh ideas. Well, that's all fine and good, sir. The last I checked, all my ideas were old and rotten. The captain moves again to the balcony, looking out over the mountains and ocean. We'll figure it out. Maybe all we need is a change in our tides. Welcome, everybody.
That's my favorite one yet.
Jesus. Welcome to the Campaign Notes Podcast, episode 12. We are so happy to have you here. I, as always, am your soon-to-be running out of ideas Dungeon Master, Sam.
Always down with the sickness.
Yeah. Currently, no one is sick, but after that super awesome intro, someone's going to come down with it. So let's see. Who are our candidates? I don't know. Just introduce yourself.
Who wants to come down with the sickness?
I would rather not.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, it's flu season. Let's avoid that.
Yeah.
Cool. So introduce yourselves. This is what we do at the top of the podcast.
Matthew Weber playing Rusam.
Ross Frady playing Crash.
My name is Andrew Nicholson, and I'm playing Osramon.
JP Dasher as Cyrus.
And we are, as always, thrilled to have you at the table with us. Fuck it, we're going to get it out of the way. While you're here...
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Straight to business.
No good transfer this week.
Yeah, I just can't be asked. But you could be asked...
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
If you enter our sweepstakes...
But seriously, if you go to campaignnotespodcast.com, you can contact us using Drop Us a Line. If you are interested in our Twitter, Instagram, they are in order at Campaign Notes, and for Instagram at Campaign Notes Podcast. Remember, while you're doing all this stuff on your fancy computer machines, to go over to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, leave us a review, because it helps us out a whole lot. And then lastly, we're going to, as always, give a big shout out to Sirenscape for allowing us free music.
Yes, didn't plan it. Happy accident, yeah.
But yeah, So, how y'all doing? We are here, ready to go. We're kind of getting out of the tower, about to start on your grand adventure that has been set out in front of you.
Yep.
Everybody feeling super excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually the first time where, per Orson's instructions, he's like, "Where are you going to go?" I don't know. Just it's like there's this island, there's also this island, and there's like 4 others. So at this point, it seems like we finally hit like the sandbox.
Yeah, well,
portion.
because I thought it would be super weak sauce to just be like,
"Oh yes, green thing. I heard that was on Waylay."
Yeah. Oh, I heard that you might want to check Vunka, as the monsters there are of appropriate level for you to fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck off.
I do like the idea that we went and sought the wisdom of this very, intelligent person. And
Wizard.
Wizard, I think. And then he was just like, "Oh shit, that sounds crazy. Yeah, if you want to know more, you should like look around."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Oh, okay, all right, okay. So just anywhere? Yeah, just go anywhere."
I just expect it to be like Breath of the Wild, where we'll try to go to one place and then realize we're wholly unequipped to do so.
Depends on where you go.
Depending on, like, clearly it's going to be too cold or too hot or some other nonsense, and we have to go complete some other stupid quest.
Or Grand Theft Auto style, where you just automatically get like 5 stars.
Yeah,
Or
That's true.
The army just shows up and kills you.
F-16 start bombing us. Yeah.
Or fucking the first 2 Final Fantasies, where you just end up across the map, and then by the time you wander back to where you should be, you've over-leveled for it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a giant kraken. We head towards the wrong island, a kraken comes out and eats the ship.
There you go.
One of many.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like we like just played.
I know. It's
Crazy.
We're so involved with the story that just like the weeks fly by while we're just waiting.
The momentum is amazing.
Yeah. It's great. It's like we had 2 Fridays in a row.
Wow. We were here yesterday,
Yeah, we
everyone.
were-
We were
we
recording
rolled.
yesterday.
We did a Thursday night sesh.
The weeknight sessions are kind of funny because
They ruin your next day.
I was gonna say, yeah, and that's even with us like playing nice, like just mostly water and trying to get out of here at a reasonable hour.
Oh yeah.
I managed to pull off a hangover with 4 beers.
Wow.
I'm old.
Life
Yeah,
after
yeah.
I was gonna
30,
say,
everyone.
did you know you're getting old?
Yeah.
I had 3 and aced a katakana quiz.
Hey,
Weeb. Shut up.
I understood some of those words in that sentence.
The next place y'all go is going to be full of Narutos.
Oh no! What?
Super fast running with the arms straight out behind him.
Sure.
hey, that is Super Sugoi
Okay. Yep.
Samuel-san.
All right, that's it. No more Japanese at the table, everyone.
Would you guys like to talk about organic
That's actually
chemistry?
our. We are. That's a good segue into we're rebranding. This is now going to be an elementary Japanese education podcast.
Hi.
Hajimemashite.
As
Watashi wa
long as I get to talk
JP
about
desu.
baseball every 30 minutes.
Hell no.
The Japanese love baseball.
They
Say
do
it
love
correctly.
baseball.
over there. So yeah,
We can get some of those plastic bats and beat them against each other.
Do you mean baseboru?
Nope. No, I don't.
Have you ever seen Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck?
I have.
Now,
Wow,
I don't know
I
how
haven't seen that in a
realistic that
while.
movie is, but that
It is a movie.
was a Nicholson family classic.
I can tell
That
you.
makes sense.
I can tell
Yeah,
you,
I can see
Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck is about as close to baseball as Draft Day with what's his face
Costner.
Costner.
is to NFL football, which is to say
It's like 1-to-1.
It's
they say words and they mean stuff.
I made 5 trades with 10 minutes left on my deadline in order to get both the first pick and the second pick and lose nothing or something. That movie was just...
Nobody went to his birthday party. What does that tell you about him?
Yeah.
so
I never watched that movie, and now I don't think I ever will.
You shouldn't. You
That
really
sounds-
shouldn't.
It's
really
not great.
stupid.
I mean, sorry, Kevin. Like
The only
know
thing
you're a
that
big
interests
fan.
me about that is Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
But if the man don't have gills or isn't riding a horse or speaking some madness of a
British
English
accent.
fucking
Sure.
yeah, I'm just not interested.
I'm Robin of Locksley,
I'm Robin Hood.
and I'm here to wander around with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
the mail's got to get there. That's the same movie.
That was
right?
that was another Nicholson family classic because my dad was
Postman?
I think my dad was secretly in love with Kevin Costner.
Waterworld, fine movie.
Dances with Wolves,
Also fine movie.
Yeah.
a movie.
It is a movie.
Draft Day. Fantastic.
You can make fun of
Technically a
Waterworld.
movie.
You can make fun of Waterworld for a lot of reasons, but it was fine.
I don't even.
But you're wrong because it's immaculate.
I think they actually just released. We're getting way off topic, but
Yes,
they
we are.
just released like a super extended version of
40
Waterworld.
minutes of new content.
Are you
Oh, my.
fucking kidding me?
Why?
Why didn't I hear about this?
I don't know.
Because what people want is Waterworld to be longer.
Yes, we all need more water.
Some people.
But before all of our listeners start the water works, we're going to jump into the game.
It's
So
too late for that.
last-
They probably.
I want to
stopped
talk
listening
about
5
Kevin
minutes ago.
Costner movies more.
This is Costner cast.
Last time on the Campaign Notes podcast.
I do need an actual Darth Plagueis the Wise speech from you.
The adventurers found their way to the Sea's Eye, where they were met with a man who was not creepy and just had a strange voice.
Yes.
He was kind of creepy.
Afterwards, they wandered upstairs, slept, and then went to meet with Orson, who is not a wizard.
Hard disagree.
Despite what they would like to believe. Lies. They found out more information about the burning sea and went down to collect a mirror to begin their adventure.
I mean, I would argue that the adventure has begun.
Fuck you, Jim.
I'm just amazed that Sam was able to hold on to that
Actually,
throaty
he
accent
kept
for
it
so
going all
long.
the time.
I was waiting for like just a random nosebleed to start while he was doing it.
Oh, well done. Take me to the hospital. I can't stop doing this. Looks like your friends will be no help.
What a dickhead.
Shut up, Mom.
All right.
But yeah, so you're currently stood in the infirmary. Amira has agreed to go fuck some shit up.
It's true.
And all you have to decide now is just where in the world is the swift action going to go?
Can you tell me where both of the last two vignettes are? That'll help me decide.
No.
I thought we had decided to go to Waylay.
I think Waylay is pretty much the main idea here. It's either that or Vunka, because those are the two closest that are not Gambler's Cauldron.
I know Waylay is, I don't want to say civilized, but like it's one of the larger like civilizations as far as the island chain goes.
I think we should go to Gambler's Cauldron.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds dangerous.
I think we should all in character
The look that
press
Weber's giving
Kresh
us right
about
now.
why he doesn't want to go to Gambler's
Yeah.
Cauldron. I'll start. Everyone, does that sound good?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Kresh, you said you wanted to go to Gambler's Cauldron,
No,
I
I
believe.
did not. I did not say that.
I thought you
At
said
no point did I say that.
everyone was talking about the names, and you said yes, Gambler's Cauldron.
I said no.
You said no to what?
I do Gambler's Cauldron.
You don't want to go there.
I do not want to go there.
Rusam, what do you want to do?
I think we should go to Gambler's Cauldron.
Yes, I like the name. Whoever named it, very
Sounds-
good.
Fantastic. Sounds like a wonderful place to work on my tan.
Cyrus,
We've said cauldron too many times. I want stew now.
You can get some more Frito pie.
That is insufficient.
but yes, Amira, what do you think? Did we inform her about kind of what Orson told us? I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, we told her.
Give her the lowdown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we woke her up and she got her groove back. And
Just none of us have an idea.
Yeah, that's right.
None of us have like an idea where to actually go.
Yeah, and I mean Ozerman, he has no clue, so he's down with group consensus, whatever that is. He doesn't really have an opinion one way or the other. So, gentlemen, where are we going?
I don't know. Where would you like to go, Amira?
How in the hell would I know?
I don't know. You know more about this.
well,
I've never left Prodzia.
when speaking to Orson.
I came here once to do an aptitude test.
You read books.
Oh, okay, Kresh. You have a baby arm, but you're a full-grown man.
Still not true.
Sometimes 2 things don't equal 4. Dumbass.
Yes, she
you
got
were
you
much
pretty-
nicer to me like 5 seconds ago when the scene actually started.
that old.
Shut up.
Ooh.
Cy-
Ooh.
Yeah, where's our ooh?
Cyrus. Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. I don't have. Oh yeah, I do.
Damn.
Perfect.
There we go.
All right.
Cyrus, I believe you had an idea.
Well, I know when we spoke to Orson, he clued us into the closest islands based on the sea's eye position in this season, and I believe our best bet would be to head to Waylay. There are many sources of information there if one knows their way around.
Have you ever been there before? Any familiarity?
Briefly.
Rusam? Kresh?
No.
No, I spent most of my time building ships on Pratia, so
We
I
get
have-
it. You build ships.
They're dope ships, man.
I have never been, so I'm quite excited to.
And yeah, you also just know, based on where you are, you think you could get to Waylay maybe in like a day and a half, whereas the next closest would be either Vunka or Reef Haven. And you could get to those, it would probably take you around 3 to 5 days, depending on the winds and how they're kind of cooperating.
Well, Waylay, that sounds fine with me. Amira, is that okay with you? You are. It seems a part of this group now. So
I'm just weirdly excited to be able to actually kind of sail around the ocean a little bit. Like, I know the situation, it could be better. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, I was talking with Rusam about this during the party before the Apprentice Festival. I always wanted to be able to get out and actually sail. And I didn't want my home to be ransacked. That wasn't part of the plan, but like I feel like the fates have allowed me this opportunity, and I aim to seize it with both hands.
And as am I, and I also think that if these creatures are still out in the sea, my logic is the shorter the trip initially, the better. That would
That is
hopefully
also a good idea.
decrease our chances of having another encounter like that.
Indeed, and as I know it, at least the sea around Reef Haven is terrible to navigate.
What about the sea around Gambler's Cauldron?
Nope. It just seems like a cool place, Gambler's Cauldron.
And that's legitimately also Rusam laughing.
Yes, oh yeah,
It's your reaction.
poking some fun. Yeah. Yes, I'm okay with Waylay if you guys are. I don't know what we need to do to prepare to leave, but I'm ready whenever.
Yes, I suggest we gather our belongings and head back to the vessel.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Trying to
So,
think.
yeah.
So we're in this tower of people that train burners. We're in here with all these very magical people and clearly a room full of books. Should we do anything to try and find more information about where we're going?
I mean, didn't Orson hand us a book of just like,
Yeah.
here's
Did
the
he?
shit?
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Oh,
Cyrus,
yes.
Cyrus took it because he's the bookman.
I know we wanted extra dudes to come with us.
Yeah, we
But he
still need to
said it
go
was
talk
gonna
to
be like
Right.
probably prohibitively expensive.
That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. We need to actually go talk to them because
We
it
could
was a
ask
day
Laurie.
ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a long day.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, so we're all together. We know where we're going, what we want to do. Y'all want to head up to your dormitory, get your stuff, then just go down the ship?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So
Maybe
yeah.
did we? I don't think we negotiated any sort of like resupply.
Do we really need a resupply since we didn't use 2.5 days worth of our shit?
Yeah, we didn't
I was
do
going to
anything.
say, yeah.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the four of us going back up and Amira's still staying down in the infirmary and we're getting our stuff?
There's no reason for it to go up there.
Yeah. That's fine.
Once we get by ourselves, Ozermon would like to bring up, this is something he had been thinking about, but he's going to look at everyone else and say, the book that we took from the governor, it has some obviously important information in there. And I don't want to show our hand to Amira that we would know of that book, but is there any way, do you think she would have information from that might help us? She's quite the bookworm, it seemed, so I'm sure she was at least aware of it.
She spent much time in the library. We could ask in roundabout fashion if she had encountered anything that may be like or related to the story of Terminus. We could also go back and ask Orson if he has a copy of this book.
Exactly my thoughts.
Yes, I mean, it would be as easy as saying, when you were speaking with her in the library, you noticed there was a book with the same emblem as you saw on the patch later. So however you would like to do that, but it did occur to me that she might know something, or that Orson might know something about the book that could help us.
I would bet everything I have she's read every book in her father's library at least twice.
Well, if someone would grab my pack, I will go ask Orson.
Grab your own shit, you lazy piece of fuck.
That's very aggressive.
There you go.
I got on the sauce early.
Cyrus is ready to
Rusam
leave.
disliked that. Rusam will remember this.
Our relationship value just went down by 1.
And I don't really want to RP that conversation with Orson, just if he has the book or not.
Can we just clip note it?
Yeah.
Well, interestingly enough, so you guys go meet with the mirror and go down to the ship.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to get all our stuff and, take her down there.
When you get up to Orson's door, you knock, get no response, and find the door's locked.
Okay. So, yeah.
Go away, bang!
Again!
Yeah. I'll just head back down, I guess, because I'm not going to pick the lock.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be bothered with somebody telling him he's a wizard anymore.
Yeah.
He picked the lock and he's standing there in a bathroom. What the fuck, man?
Looking at slides.
Putting in his nipple rings.
Hi, you're a punchy monk. Just kick the door down.
Kind of interesting that the door would be locked. But yeah, I don't. It is evening. The guys. Rusam would assume the dude's asleep.
Duck Dynasty just came on, so he's probably pretty busy right now. Yeah.
So you just go down and meet the boys?
Yes.
All right. So you come upon the Swift Action sitting where you left it. What was his name? Dave John?
Dave John.
Is stood there at his post. Oh, good to see you all again.
Dave John, how was the ship? Everything is just fine, I presume?
Everything's hunky-dory. I mean, I've never seen or looked at a ship before, but it's
How did you get here?
it's floating. Oh, I had my eyes closed.
Well then,
You're a very terrible god.
Hey, fuck you, mate. Look, I ain't gotta be in the water to guard this door.
That is true.
Yeah, I'll take your baby arm and get on out of here.
Who even told you about that?
Yeah, I mean,
I can
everyone
see
knows
it.
he could see it, yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Word travels fast in the Spire.
I do like to think that just because everyone always jokes about you having a baby arm, that's the rumor that gets spread.
There's a rumor across every island in the Southern Crown. There's a half-orc with a baby.
It could be that there's a murderous half-orc who's as strong as a bull, but
Sure.
no, it's
It's the baby arm.
No,
his arm covered, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's got a baby arm.
I would prefer it if Sam just had a murderous half-orc villain, 35 episodes from now,
That
that
actually
does
has
have
a
a baby
baby
arm,
arm.
but also
There you
keeps his
go.
arm covered.
Yeah.
And everybody just thinks I'm him.
The killer had a fake arm.
But yeah, so
I killed my wife.
wow.
I don't care.
Yes. Well, Dave John, thank you for keeping an eye on things, but I believe we're about to disembark now, so thank you again for keeping an eye on things.
It's my job.
And now you can walk off the ship, no problem, right? You just leave now?
Oh, I'm not on the ship, sir. I'm
Oh, I thought we were on the ship talking.
no, I'm stood
Holy shit!
at the door that goes up the stairs.
Okay, I just wanted to see him have to stutter step
Oh.
off a 60-foot deck.
No, once we
Not again.
brought Mistress Samira off board, I didn't set foot back on that death trap.
Yes, well, as a fellow land lover, I understand your reasoning, so I'm not too fond of it either just yet.
Cool beans.
Anyways, goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Rusam's going to very lightly put a hand on his shoulder.
Duh! Demon!
Oh, he's bald!
Our ship has been sabotaged.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
I will hold you personally responsible.
Yeah, good luck swimming.
He pats him lightly. Bye.
We all know if you fall in the water, you die in real life.
Oh, God.
Well,
This man has gotten some real misinformation
Yeah.
at some point. Yeah.
goodbye, possibly forever, Steve Dave, or whatever your name was.
This is Dave John.
Sure.
Yes.
Other guy was Steve John. Don't worry about it. Goodbye. Eventually.
Way anchor.
Okay.
So yeah, Ozermon's gonna.
Bye.
Since we're not on the ship, Ozermon's gonna hop
Falls over
aboard
and rolls away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you disembark. Rusan, you can see when you go back down, your repairs are still holding strong. Nothing has like sprung new leaks, which is good. But you do think if like it'll be seaworthy, but it'd probably be a good idea to just keep
Needs attention.
doing a little bit of maintenance.
Yeah,
It's still a little bit
TLC.
jacked up down there.
TLC.
There's some plumber's putty in the cracks as we go.
But for the rest of y'all, all you have to do is sail along towards west. Looking at the map that's in the book that Orson gave to Cyrus, the kind of map of Nadiria, you can see Waylay is just set off kind of to the west of where you are.
Hop, skip, and a jump away.
Like I said, about a day and a half.
Okay.
Rusam is actually going to reposition a hammock for sleeping down in the room that's damaged,
Okay.
kind of in case something breaks.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of hang out down there.
If you wake up being sprayed with water.
Yeah.
Did you just like watch a bunch of Firefly this week and now you just want to be Kaylee?
I wish.
That's actually a good idea.
Next character.
I need to go rewatch Firefly.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, Kaylee from Firefly, the monk, is set up downstairs. What are the rest of y'all doing? Like I said, the winds aren't with you or against you. I rolled for that. So you're looking at like day and a half, so you'll probably arrive, if you sail through the night, like night tomorrow.
So we slept all day, so it's one of those things we might as well just start sailing.
Yeah, our circadian rhythms are all screwed up. So, is it? So it's nighttime right now.
Yeah, you're
okay.
going to get the condition known as the sleep time crankies.
Oh no!
Where it's just like, I can't sleep during the night, but I only sleep during the day, and that makes me unhappy.
Every shift worker ever.
Yeah, it's not like a Pathfinder. It doesn't affect your stats, but it just makes you a little bit cranky. So yeah, who's kind of doing what? Once everything's set up, you can kind of put her in autopilot as long as someone's on the wheel. But
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill at that wheel, bro.
yeah, Kresh is the wheel man,
All right. Actually,
baby arm driver.
yeah.
It took you a really long time to get to that one.
There's your
Are you
episode
kidding? That took me
title.
like 4 seconds.
Yeah, it was good. Ozermon's actually going to be just kind of chilling up with Krish.
Okay.
Actually. Little social hour.
Amira pops open a brewski beside you.
So where the fuck are we
Paps,
going?
yeah, Paps Blue Ribbon.
Blue ribbon.
That's how I covered for JP opening up another beer.
Yeah,
It was good.
it's smooth.
Where are we going,
They'll
boys?
Never know. Amira, I think you have a problem.
She's like violently drunk.
This is only like 4%. It's from whoever wants to sponsor the Campaign Notes podcast. Is really good, and I recommend it to all my friends and family.
Yeah. So,
Who soon
I
will
guess-
not be here.
so are we?
If they're still alive.
So we're assuming like we're underway now. Like we've already.
Yeah, we go.
We've
I
hit
was
the
about to
sea.
say there was nothing else you wanted to do there.
Yep.
The ship pulls out into the sweeping tide and
never
fog
works.
surrounding the sea's eye, making its way towards the nighttime horizon as the moon rises and the sun sets in the distance.
Nice.
A seagull shits somewhere.
Yep.
Scrawl. Is that a dog?
I could make it happen if you
We don't need street dogs.
Okay. We
Damn
did
sea dogs.
playing around JP before you got here. We did find a much more like normal sounding dog sound effect.
Yes.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Which will not be
Sirenscape,
used.
Which will not be used. But yeah, I would say Cyrus probably kind of like does his rounds, sort of like checks out everything, and then retires to his cabin to continue his scroll work.
Okay. So yeah, right now, Rusam, you're just kind of banging away downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Doing what I can, meditating otherwise.
I was about to say, you think within like the sunrise, like if you work through the night, you think you'll be able to pretty much get it mended to the point where it won't be pretty, but it'll be completely stable. The rest of y'all who are on deck, so Kresh, Ozramon, and Amira, what are y'all doing?
Actually, this is something that's been kind of not bugging Ozramon, but he's just been extremely curious, and he's going to turn to Kresh and say, And please stop me if this is too forward, but after...
Why you don't want to go to Gambler's Cauldron?
Why don't you want to go to Gambler's Cauldron? Just kidding. Don't answer that. You can plead the fifth when Sam demands a question.
I plead the fifth.
I think that was Amira.
Yeah, that was Amira.
Oh, that was Amira?
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
It's weird how they sound the same.
Crazy.
No, but...
Amira is when I take off my southern accent.
Yeah. I hope I'm not prying, and please, if this is rude, tell me. But I can't help but have noticed the scarring from our last fight, and I figure we are friends now, and we are getting to know one another. So I just wanted to see what that would be about, if that's not too painful of a memory.
First of all, we are not friends.
Okay,
That is very rude,
Oh, no, he didn't.
and I hate you. No, I'm just kidding.
oh, Chris.
Amira slams the flagon down. It's time to fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, while Krish was saying that, Ozramon like froze up, like, I've made a mistake.
Like his hand
we've all
drops
been
to his
there.
dagger.
Yeah,
Where you say the thing that's just like that little bit too chummy, and then you get put in your place, and you're just like, oh, I wish I was 2 inches tall.
I was about to say, you think you're really cool right up until the moment where you're not anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh, that didn't land.
No, it's not. It is that big of a deal, I suppose. And should we ever have to go to Gambler's Cauldron, assuming one of Terminus's big fat magic bullshits is there?
That is the technical term.
BFMSs. Yep. That's
It's in my notes.
you can find that language in the Pathfinder playtest book.
Yep,
actually,
right there.
Yeah.
Continue.
I grew up on Gambler's Cauldron. I know. Crazy. Thank you, God, for gasping.
No, that was me.
That was Amira.
Fresh.
I can't tell the difference.
I do sound very.
is that a come on?
She's a verbal chameleon, apparently.
Chill out, Chief.
I grew up there, and for a long time I was a bouncer at my father's bar. Never left Gambler's Cauldron. He raised me. My mother died.
What was the name of
the?
the bar?
That's a good question. It was called the Orange Kresh.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yes, that's a very interesting name for
I
for
know,
an
right?
establishment.
I've never heard anything like that before.
It's absolutely unique.
Is it a reference to something?
No,
or?
No.
not at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Anyway,
Sorry for interrupting. Continue.
Brought to you by Sun Crush.
one night a young man was causing a bit of a ruckus inside the bar. Apparently somebody had fucked up his drug deal. It's Gambler's Cauldron. Everybody does something shady at any given point or another. It was my responsibility to make sure that he was escorted outside and told not to return that night. He continued to cause a ruckus, and I put him on his ass. That's what I did. I didn't
Yes.
think I roughed him up too bad. I may have broken his nose or given him a black eye, but he seemed fine. This young man was a part of a much more prominent family than I had anticipated, and the next morning I awoke to what caused these scars. They burned down our bar. We lived on top of it, and I was barely able to escape with my life and my axe. I immediately got on a boat and went literally anywhere I possibly could. I don't want to go back there. I don't need somebody recognizing me and figuring out that I'm still alive.
They, you believe they think you are dead?
I would assume so. For all I know, my father's dead. I have no reason.
He was
to
there
believe.
with you?
He lived on top of the bar with me. Yes. So it's. I would assume they assume that I am deceased. Yes.
And that's what brought you to Prodzia?
First boat off the island. I didn't care whether it was Prodzia, Waylay, or actual Galarian itself, as long as I got away from there.
Crazy.
Yes, that is. Well, I am sorry that happened to you. And you said you did not know what happened to your father?
I ran as quickly as I could.
Well, I understand how reticent you might be about returning to Gambler's Cauldron, especially if you said this was a powerful family that would...
I didn't find out it was a powerful family until slightly later that night. There was another man who told me I had apparently fucked up, and I didn't know who that kid was, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Something about fire and a bar.
Yeah.
I didn't put the pieces together at the time.
Nobody said they were going to burn it down, but, you know.
Sure. Well, and yes, with understanding that I am sympathetic to your reasoning, and I would agree that we should not go to Gambler's Cauldron unless we absolutely have to.
If there is some horseshit magic there, I can attempt to conceal my identity as much as possible, but
Yes.
it is not my preferred destination at any given point.
Yes, I completely understand that, and hopefully we won't need to go there anytime soon.
We're still not friends, though.
Okay,
Wow.
it's up to you. I will take acquaintance. I don't have...
I'm just fucking with you. It's fine.
Jesus Christ.
So you hear Rusam just go "Ooh," from down there. No, he doesn't do that.
He got you! Well, thank you for sharing that. That is, like I said, I'm sorry to pry, but I figure we're going to spend a lot of time together, and Amira with you as well, so we need to be able to speak to one another.
It's okay. I'm sure I'll die sometime within the next 5 episodes.
Probably.
I'll have to come up with an entirely new backstory.
Probably next combat, I would imagine.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's what I'm aiming for. All right, he got his backstory out. Let's just off him.
And so we kind of, go on like that,
Yeah.
for a little while.
Yeah, hang out for a little while.
Shoot the
talk.
shit as the kind of stars become visible in the sky. It's a beautiful kind of clear night. You can see a shooting star go over the horizon. Something, whatever.
Is it green?
Yeah, it's bright green.
Oh, cool. That's where the magic is.
Yeah.
The comet.
It's...
Who is it?
yeah, and at some point, if it does get into the later hours, Ozermon's gonna probably go below deck and try to catch some Z's also.
Okay. Amira will also retire to the captain's quarters.
So Crash is going to chill up there because he was getting sleep before the actual.
You're like the most well rested out of
Yeah.
everyone.
Like he's probably able to just keep it going until the morning. And he's just in a nap tomorrow.
Yeah, so you are just kind of alone with your thoughts, just standing at the helm, watching the night go by.
Roll for sea madness.
Yeah, roll for sea madness.
Oh no!
Eventually, you start to see the kind of edge of the sun peek its way over the horizon, and morning descends upon you like a great plague. That's how I feel usually.
I was going to say, good lord.
That sounds like weekdays.
Yeah. Like the sting of a poisonous spider, the sun awakes you.
And yeah, so everyone else who was resting as well, you get your full night's rest and
Very nice.
wake up feeling nice and refreshed. You come out and can see Kresh looking a little bit haggard, just kind of, I've been standing here for 8 hours.
Someone take this wheel.
Kresh, you look a little worse for wear. Why don't you give that arm some rest and let Uncle Cyrus take the wheel here?
I don't even give a shit.
Thought not. So Cyrus will take the wheel.
All right. So you take the wheel
competent.
and start navigating. Is there anything y'all want to do kind of during the day? Rusam, at this point, you've got the ship shored up as best as you can with the resources that are kind of in the cargo area below decks. Basically a bunch of 2x4s and nails.
Tar, pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rusam's probably going to go fishing again.
That's what I was going to say.
Cue up the fishing minigame music.
Yeah, there we go.
Because it's dawn, so
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah, Ozerman will totally
That is a good fish.
throw a line out with you.
Oh, well, I guess it falls to me to ridicule your catches. Fish on.
Yes, and if you remember, Crush did a very good job last time, so you've got some big shoes to fill.
He is a large fellow.
And you can see Amira comes out of the captain's quarters and goes up and kind of leans on the balcony near where the wheel is, and she's just kind of watching y'all fish, standing pretty much beside you, Cyrus, but just not at the wheel, just essentially in front of it.
My lady, make sure you give them the absolute nastiest shit for whatever trash they fish up.
Oh, don't worry. I have Mage Hand ready. I'm just going to wait until they pull up a good one, and then I'm going to detach the hook.
That's hilarious. And he's actually going to put up his own mage hand to high five hers.
Yeah, and you just hear like a astral.
Yeah.
Cyrus!
The feedback loop, it was too much.
You need to up your level.
Yes. Do you have any spare experience? I am jonesing.
Yeah. Just
Cyrus is level 3 now. That's
Yeah.
There you go.
3, you're level 7.
Yeah. Suck shit, fucklords.
And so y'all fish. Give me some survival checks.
All right.
Or nature. Either I'd be fine with either one, whichever.
I think we did survival last time. Yeah.
You did. I'm just saying whichever one's higher.
They are the same for me. Here we go. Aha, 18.
Yeah. Yeah, you pull up a pretty good I don't know, trout, sure.
Sea fish. Sea bass.
Sea trout.
Look at that. Also 18.
Yeah.
Ah, double 18s.
You hook the same
You've
fish.
hooked the same fish.
Yeah.
And you both pull up,
Rip it in half trying to fight over it.
high five, and share a quick laugh before the line connected to your hooks unravels and it just falls off into the ocean. You lost another one. You know, it's
That
one of the-
spinner cost $8.
It's one of the things you have to learn about fishing. Just sometimes, you didn't tie the line well enough, and it just gets away.
You know there are plenty of fish in the sea, you idiots. Was that good? Is that good enough?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I mean, Ozerman's going to turn to Rusam and be like, "Is that normal for the hook, the line to unravel off the hook like that?"
Not even a little bit.
Well, fishing, am I right, guys? Whoop whoop whoop.
Let's see. Amira rolled a natural 1 for deception, so she puts her hands in her pockets and looks away. She's kind of like,
Hey, asshole! Was that you?
maybe next time tie the line better.
Okay. Yes. All right. So obviously it was the casters up there by the wheel.
I don't know what you're talking
She's
about.
still
Ozerman.
giggling.
I do not know what you speak of.
Cyrus is keeping us cool, but Amira is not.
Amira, let's not fuck with this, and I would like some fresh fish for lunch.
Yeah, Rusam's going to yell up like, "We're going to eat that!"
I'm a vegan.
I think this time, actually, Cyrus is going to kind of ready himself to, if they hook a big fish, he's going to actually use his mage hand to help reel in.
Wow, what a team player.
Hey, you know,
We both rolled nat ones now.
he's probably tired of jerky.
4.
17.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, Rusam, you hook the same fish that just got away and pull it up. Ozerman, you hook a minnow covered in green pus leaking from its gills.
Magic missile!
It's writhing
It
and
turns to you and opens its mouth wide, revealing a row of deadly sharp teeth. For
real, though?
It bites your finger.
I was gonna say a 4 is like not the worst roll ever, but
It's close.
okay, it's pretty bad.
And you take 1 pinching damage, and it falls into the sea.
Okay,
write that down.
I'll note that, Sam.
Thank you.
What's your pinch AC?
1 pinch.
Pinch.
With 2 E's. Got it.
But yeah, Rusam, you pull up a good sized fish.
Cool.
So you kind of spend the day fishing, kind of bullshitting a little bit, japing back and forth, as they say. And then
Who says that?
I did. And then as the day wanes, Kresh kind of comes back up, fully rested, gives a good stretch. You can hear all the back fucking crack. You can hear the baby arm just
It cracks too, but it's a higher pitch.
crack. It says crack. It has a mouth. The lore of this baby arm is getting,
it's growing
Getting out of control,
rapidly.
absolutely.
and while you're enjoying this fish, which we'll say you drug in the water, lit on fire using magic, and then pulled up so
Sure.
it has the natural seasoning of sea salt. That's how they cook in my world.
There we go.
You're enjoying that. On the horizon, you can see land.
Land ho!
What did you call me?
Sam was.
Way too ready for that.
It didn't matter who said that.
Sam had that one cocked and ready.
Yeah.
Did not.
Low hanging fruit, dude.
I prefer land woman of the night. In any case,
Land sex worker.
thank you. Yeah, you can see Waylay, and as you kind of approach, you can see.
I was kind of hoping it was going to be a different island, like we had fucked up on
We
navigation.
just gone entirely the
Y'all
wrong
didn't do
direction.
any navigation checks, motherfuckers.
So, nestled in the ocean between two craggy peaks is a giant shipwreck that connects the two islands. Shipwreck was built on over time and has flourished into the city of Waylay, as you know. The two halves of the ship you can see are connected by just this huge amount of just rope bridges and planks that have been laid across, and it's oddly beautiful, especially for the ship-minded of you as you approach, because you can see that like there's no reason for the city to exist. Like it's literally just it's a huge ship that just got shipwrecked and then just kind of
Is it almost like the ship was an egg that cracked over
exactly.
this fucking frying pan of an island?
Yeah, and as you approach, you can see a sign out in front of it that says, "Welcome to Waylay. Getting waylaid is but a short ways away as you lay away in Waylay."
I was waiting.